Hello, students. This is the intro video for biology as we're going through our COVID week, shall we say, as everyone's stuck at home for a while. Just want to give you a quick inlay of how things are going to go. When you log in, you're going to notice that there's a check-in quiz. Go ahead and take that. It's not hard. It's just asking you some questions so I have a better understanding of where you are and what you can do right now, and also to set up some of the expectations that you're going to have for the class. I do have a Chapter 16 forum placed in there. That's just for you to go ahead and ask questions there of each other, of me, and I'll try and get those, check those on a regular basis for us as we move through that, okay? Now, we were almost done with this entire chapter, so I'm not going to go through and do videos for the whole thing from scratch. I'm going to go do some for the last section to make things a little simpler for us, but I'll have that on a little later this week. What I did go ahead and provide is I went ahead and gave you a copy, just in case for some reason something goes wrong, no one has any problems now. I gave you a copy of the teacher's edition of Chapter 16, and I also went ahead and put in the notes. The whole PowerPoint that I use, the notes are on Moodle as well. So you have access to both of those things. So that way, regardless of whether or not your book is working, or if you have access to your personal notes that your handwritten notes, if you don't have access to those because you left them here, either way, you're good to go. You can still use those to review, okay? Now, what is due this week? As mentioned in the thing before, and on Moodle, the only thing I have actually due this week for you guys is you need to finish that plant project. Now, it was supposed to have already been dealt with and ready to turn in this Friday. I've gone ahead and adjusted that and moved it to Monday to give you that extra weekend in case you need it, okay? And that's going to be put in on the SharePort, okay? I sent you a link to a SharePort, or if you at least go through the SharePort icon on your iPad, you should be able to upload your project to the SharePort, okay? If we have a problem with that, I'll find out another way, and we'll deal with that as of Monday, all right? But look for another announcement for that if it's needed, okay? If we see a problem, then we'll deal with that. But you can go ahead and turn that in right now. Just do me a favor, make sure you change the plant project. Yours, change it to your name, first and last name, please, to make it simple for me. And then upload that right then and there. Major reason for this is because some projects are going to be very large and they might not go through your email or might have problems with your internet. So by doing it through the SharePort, we should be able to get everybody there without any real issues, okay? But again, don't go and remove anything from that. You only add yours with your name, okay? The other thing to make note of is that the way I'm going to run this is I'm going to have 2 weeks working together in conjunction, okay? So I already built everything for next week and have it up and available for you, and you are welcome to go ahead and start on it. I have all of Chapter 16, all of the master checks, one section, the 1, 2, and 3 already ready to go. I have a diagram quiz ready to go as well as your test, okay? Now, the way it's going to work is unless you get a 60 on the 3 mastery checks, each of the mastery checks, you are not allowed to take the test. It will not even open up for you, so don't even try it, okay? You have to have gotten at least that far on each of those, okay? Now, again, I fully understand you're at home doing other things, but I want to instill the concept of doing what you're supposed to on these tests, okay? They are only a viable assessment, all right, of what you've properly studied. So use the time, study right, okay? I've tried to give you a lot of time for it instead of having daily assignments. I've got more time spread out. Don't wait till the end, okay? Don't wait till the end. Try and do it beforehand. On that note, I've also gone and made all the assignments and everything else, as well as next week's will be due on the following Monday. That'll be Monday the 30th at midnight. So as long as they're turned in by the end of the day Monday, they're in, okay? So that'll give you the whole weekend plus that Monday. In case you decided to procrastinate or had some other issues, it's still going to be there available for you, all right? So that's a quick introductory to get us started. Anything else? I'll give you more videos later on. I'll also walk through the last section of notes for you, as well as I'm probably going to do at least 1 to 2 lives starting next week. for anybody who has any questions or needs any assistance or anything else, okay? The first thing I would suggest, if you have a question for now, though, is to try and put it in that forum if you can. If I'm not answering, or for some reason you don't want to do it there because it's a more private question, you have more questions about something else specifically to you and you only, then you're welcome to go ahead and email me and I'll try and get back to you as quick as I can, okay? So, thank you very much, and let's go have some fun.